And we are back. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was a song called Spooky, fittingly enough, by George Barnes. Pretty old song. Not quite sure when that came out, but it was from a while ago, I'll put it that way. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. Anyone who follows me may have noticed that I was not here for Retro Sunday yesterday. I did not do any of the things I was planning on doing. The weekend ended up being a lot busier than I had anticipated, and I am still not feeling that well, so these things kind of factored into me not streaming anything for the past few days. But I've got a little bit of time tonight, and I figured I may as well rectify that and throw in at least a little shorter stream. I'm not going to be streaming for terribly long. I'm thinking maybe hour and a half tops, maybe, we'll see. And I'll carry on with some more Deadlight, because of course, you know, doing all the spooky stuff for the season. Now there's another game I've actually got in mind that wasn't one I originally had planned that I might do sometime this week. It's not going to be something that's going to be exclusively for the Spooktacular, but considering the zombie theme I seem to be going for, it'll fit. And that is a zombie horde survival crafting game? I guess that's the official title. Called 7 Days to Die. One that came out quite some time ago, apparently has changed drastically since I last played it, which would have been, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe? Apparently it's changed quite a bit. The reason why I've actually thought about it recently is a streamer that I followed off and on for, God, I don't know, 10 years maybe? Is a fairly big one, Vinesauce. He's been streaming the game lately, and I've dropped in and watched him play it a couple of times, and I've been like, that actually looks like something I'd be into right now. As a matter of fact, I believe Vinny is currently streaming it right now, so, you know. So I'll probably, I'm gonna give that a go, I'd say. Maybe even as early as tomorrow, but sometime this week, if I can get it to run, and stream it as I'm running it, I'll do a little bit of 7 Days to Die and see where that game happens to land. I feel like that'll end up being something I might do a couple of times during the Halloween season, and then I might just start doing it randomly throughout the course, like I might drop it in amongst all of the other streams I'm going to be doing after the fact. We'll see how it turns out. It all depends on if the game hooks me in the brief amount of time I spend playing it or not. But that will be something for later. Right now, we are instead going to switch back over to good old Deadlight and see how much further I can get in that. Like I said, I'm not planning on playing it for very long, but it's not a very long game. You know, it's funny, even though my, even though my deadline for yesterday's Retro Sunday has come and gone and I didn't actually stream anything, I still don't 100% know if I'm going to be doing either Resident Evil 3 or Parasite Eve for that. I'm leaning pretty heavily towards Resident Evil 3 because that's one that hews closer to the theme, and I've played a lot of the other Resident Evil games lately, so I say lately, within the last year. And I think I did the Resident Evil 1 remake last year for the Halloween. Yeah, I did for Halloween Spooktacular, and I played as Jill in that, and Jill was the main character of Resident Evil 3, so fuck it, that's probably what I'll do for Retro Sunday. Randall's Memories. Hidden Secrets. Photo of my wife and daughter. Happy moment we had in the past. Honestly, I don't like to look at it. Music box reminds me of my past. Memories of a forgotten time with my wife and daughter. Damn it. Ah, yes, previous, not back. Oh yeah, I just straight up stole the Ratman's medal. Yeah, cool. Good old kleptomaniac Randall. this? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, that was that, thing. Hell is that? Apparently I can't click on that, and it won't tell me what it is. That appears to be the Ratman's son. Postcard to Paris. New law. Handhelds? Wait, are these like little handheld games I can find? Can you actually play them? Are there... Only a man whose heart is pure can wield the ultimate super play handheld electronic video game, Raven Thunder's Rock Legend. Only a true son of rock and roll can unravel the deepest secrets of Act 1, Welcome to Seattle, to unlock the mighty power of Raven's Thunder Rock Legend. Okay, I guess these are like actual... Some of these look like old Game & Watches. Anyway, let's not worry about any of that. Let's just carry on with the game and see if I can remember how the fuck to play it.
House that grows in the tree. Those were the rat's words.
Oh, something that occurred to me. Can I change the key bindings for the controller? Well, for the, keyboard. Specifically, I want to change crouch. Crouch is left control. I want that to be right control instead. Because it's really hard to run and then do... Because you'd have to do, like... You'd have to hit left shift and then either A or D to run left or right. And then at the right moment, in certain very key points, you would have to hit control at the same time. It seems like it's really hard to do that with just one hand. I didn't actually confirm that, did I? There we go. That should do it. Hooray! Let's test it, shall we? Run and well, no, I didn't run. I'm not running far enough to roll, probably. Run and give yourself a concussion.
The door's locked. The door's locked.
I mean, that's cool and all.
The door's locked.
Well, that's it. Game over. I'm stuck. Come on, Randall, you can do this. Alright, let's hang out here and regain my stamina for a minute. Ha! You can't catch me! I spoke too soon! What's all that about? Oh, no you don't. Quarantine. Out alive. Oh shit. Oopsie daisy. Aha! Joke's on you! Oh shit, I should run. I should run, they're zombies. This is going poorly. This is going poorly! Like, do I have to do a running jump to get over there, maybe? Is that what the deal is? Or am I just going to get myself mauled to death? You there in the house! Tell me, what should I do? Oh, that's what I should do. Well, I mean, that makes more sense. One second there, folks. I need to respond to a message. Apparently this game is divided up in acts, it would seem. I don't know if I'm in, like, the second act now? Did I miss the secret that was in the first one? I just recall that this game isn't terribly long. God forgive us!
Forgive them. Not.
Very good, Randall. Rosary of wooden beads. Has a cross of white ivory on the end. A Christian would sew it— wait, what? Sew it into a skin in order not to go to hell. Oh yeah, I don't have my axe. I forgot about that. I hope there wasn't any other secret in there. One second there, folks. Jump! Oh shit! Oh, looks like there was quite the lovely traffic jam over here at some point or another. Leap! What's the matter? You don't know how to hop a fence? Yeah, I kept forgetting I don't have my axe on me anymore. Cutting of the what? No. Cutting of the West Seattle Herald, February, speaks about imminent move of famous comet close to Earth, the astronomic. Yeah, I like how there's like Russian satellites and comets and shit. There's all kinds of weird half shit ass, and now I die. I forgot that stamina was a thing. Whoops. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, I like how there's all kinds of, like, sort of semi-half-assed explanations as to why everything is happening. Why are there so many of them? Well, at least I'm relatively safe up here. I spoke too soon. Damn, damn, damn! I hope there's no secrets in these houses, because I am not going to go get them. Was that a med kit? Thank you, Jesus! Oh wait, I don't need it anymore because I died, yes. I can use my slingshot to interact with objects out of range. Oh, the car alarm. Take the bait, you dumb bastards! That hardly seems like it worked. Well, there's the treehouse.
That grows in the tree.
Damn. The kid should have been here. Where the hell could he be? I should search ahead.
Interesting digs.
That's why. I get it now. The boy comes here to remember his mother.
And I come here to have a weird flashback.
Shannon. Lydia.
A photo of a sick woman. There is also a boy in it. She is lying on the bed in the hospital. According to the date of the photo, it seems that she died before the catastrophe. Kick! Let's have a look at his diary again. See if there's anything, any other questionable content in here. I can't remember where I left off. I think it was shortly after. Yeah, there was this. I think I came to this one, the weird dream thing that he had that I picked up. Okay, I think we've already read that one. And we, oh yeah, where he was talking about how he doesn't trust the commies. A week has passed since the last time I wrote. I didn't really know quite what to say today. Talking about an infection. People are getting ill all around the world. They die easily. They are sacrificing animals. They are... what? Okay. Europe is in quarantine and nobody knows what to do. There have already been some confirmed cases on the east coast of the USA. The Prime Minister says that there is nothing to be worried about, but nobody believes him. I forbade my wife from leaving the house. I will take care of everything. March 10th. We had a meeting in the head office. One of the Mountie supervisors has come to visit us and given us some advice, plus information. It seems like it is a rabies epidemic, but the virus has mutated, he says, and like during any other epidemic, we need to take special precaution when dealing with wild animals. In some cases, the deaths and mutilations, like other problems in the forest, have stemmed from them. If a human is attacked, he will present the same symptoms almost immediately. We must raise the alarm about any sighting on the mountain. Ah, look at the critter. The wave of violence has spread beyond Europe. They say that the hospitals weren't ready for something like this, but what does something like this mean? What are they talking about? About an innocent rabies I don't know how innocent a rabies epidemic is, but I guess it's better than this? No, I don't believe it. But the lies go further. People on this side of the ocean say that everything is under control. They're talking about more than 300 people being affected. But I don't really know if that word means the dead or the infected. Those bastard politicians, they keep lying. Today, a plane crashed in the Gulf of Mexico. Nearly 150 people are missing. And is God considering doing anything? I am not a religious person, but I know that any wild fox that I protect out there is stronger and fairer than the God that they pray to. Okay, Randall. I need to go back to the forest, go back to the place where I am who I am, and where nothing worries me. Where I am who I am, and that's all that I am. Randall the Ranger Man. Doot doot.
It looks like a shootout. I better find the boy quick.
A lost page of my diary. Oh, it's actually one of the very first pages. Just read what I wrote the other day. Might seem like I'm an irritable person who doesn't get along well with others, but that's not true. I think I'm happy. I turned 33. Oh, that would make him a year older than I am. Oh dear. Dude, I got old. 33 years behind you, you lived too long and at the same time too little. I can agree with that sentiment, at least. I have a big family. Shannon, my wife, is a wonderful person. She has always understood me, understood my problems. That is the most important thing for a man. Besides, she's a great cook. For more than 10 years, I've carried her smell with me, in my clothes, in my hair. Then I was stuck in a rut. I was like the driver of a train about to derail, too fast, too shaky, too nervous. They used to say so. She helped me get back on the right track. She and the new job, you know, the job in the woods. Later, Lydia came, my daughter. Beautiful Lydia. The girl was a blessing. I think that they are the most important people in my life. Well, I don't just think so, it's the truth. People don't like the truth. People say that they believe in something that later they forget or betray. People betray you easily. I will never betray them. Well, that was rambling and mildly intense, but okay. Hooray, I probably got like a block. And now I'm in a horrible, horrible car accident.
Hey, idiot! Yeah, you've gotten yourself into a real mess.
It would seem like it.
You gonna stay inside all day? Marco?
Who are you?
That's not important right now. Maybe you can reach the fire escape on the roof of your car. You don't really have a choice. Understand? I'll wait for you on the roof. Get out of there, idiot!
I mean, I'm not arguing with his sentiment that I'm an idiot, but I still feel mildly offended. Well, we're in the big city now, boy! Hey, kid.
Where did you just come from? Are you crazy, man?
Your father's worried about you.
I shouldn't have used the radio. I'm sure they heard us.
Who?
We have to get out of here. Run! Let's get out of here before we're caught by the big bird!
What the hell? We're alive, you idiots! Alive! We spotted the boy.
Your father wants you to come back home.
And hide? Like he does? I hate rat meat. No one can survive eating rat meat. I wanted to look for some food, but they surprised me because...
Because you let your emotions take over and went to visit your mother. Isn't that right?
My mother? My mother is... No. How do you know? Shit! Here they come again! Run! Run as fast as you can and don't look back!
It's nice to see they have so much ammunition to waste on me.
Run! You don't want to die!
That's all well and good, kid. I think it's less of a run and more of a climb at this point. Thanks for the help. No, they're just providing fire support for me, that's all. Whoops. No, you had to hit the guy eating the other guy, not me.
If they spot me with that light, I'm screwed.
Oh, I thought I was able to crouch behind the damn... the desk. So what precisely am I supposed to do, I wonder?
If they spot me with that light, I'm screwed.
Okay, alright. Thanks for being my body double.
Am I going too fast for you?
Slow down, kid, I'm an old man. Run, Luke, run! Chit. Ah! Hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream. I'm just getting myself shot to pieces by an attack helicopter, you know. As one does. Just not moving fast enough, that's all. Chit, move, man.
Jump.
Oh God! Just an average day in 2020. Yeah, you know, running from attack helicopters, dealing with a what appears to be an apartment complex full of zombies. You know the drill. This is just life now. No, I can't reach that, can I? No, I'm gonna need to, I feel this building has seen better days. I don't know what I was thinking. It's like, yeah, sure, just climb into that live wire, you'll be fine. Electricity can't hurt you. That's nonsense. God damn it. No, I thought I was able to go over there, but I can't. So do I climb down? Oh, I see.
Damn. I've got to find that kid. He has no hope out here on his own.
Now see, you say that, Randall, but he's lived in this city longer than you have, and he seems to know his way around. And he's the one who saved your ass, so I mean... Shit. And you just broke your shins by jumping. Oh god! Run, 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 run! Too damn close.
We've lost our targets.
Delicious health.
Where are you, kid?
Yeah, thank God. I've got something better than a goddamn slingshot. That was a bad idea. Yeah, shit. I've got to stop turning around when I swing. There, are you both dead now? Please stay down. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, you know what? I let you live. For a given value of living. Psst. Kicked her open, close it on my own face. Shit!
Kid, gotta find him.
Nope, should have jumped over those boxes. No, I've just had the shin shot out from underneath me.
Where are you, kid?
I've learned I'm not terribly good at this game. Shit! There. I'll deal with you out of spite. Ah, crap. Come on now. I was behind cover by the time they shot me.
Where are you, kid?
Smash! Damn, I think I cut one of them clean in half. Fine by me. Guys, help me out, you dumb bastards. Of course, if I'm not careful, they're gonna destroy my cover. Please shoot that zombie. Somehow I doubt that. Ah, shit. I thought I could close that door. I thought wrong.
Damn kid. Gotta find him.
Okay, we gotta jump over these boxes. What? No! No, you should've jumped over the boxes. Why didn't you jump over the boxes? Jesus Christ. You're making this a lot harder than it needs to be, Randall.
Where are you, kid?
I'm not going to let you stay up. There. Right in the crotch. That's how you kill a zombie, right? It's just fire axe to the crotch? No? Decapitation? Okay. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck! I hate this so much. There. Forgive me if I don't believe you.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, help me, please. Interesting form of puzzle this is.
Find him.
Okay, now it seems like I have no choice but to trip up in these boxes. Oh, you're shitting me! Was I not running fast enough to knock them over? Is that...
Where are you, kid?
So you have to fight a bunch of zombies while constantly under attack from an attack helicopter? Sounds like your kind of game. I mean, you gotta get your kicks somehow, I guess. I don't know if I'm finding this terribly entertaining at the moment, but you know. It has its high points, I'm sure. The attack chopper is a relatively recent addition here. At least they're kinda useful in taking out the zombies. There. Lovely puzzle they have here where I have to direct hot leaden death. Okay, good, I actually jumped over it this time. Conveniently placed dumpster. That's right, why don't you just go home? Go home and ram that helicopter straight up your ass.
Why the hell did you run off?
I'm fine. I know my way around.
They're trying to kill you, kid. Think about that for a second. Let me help you get home. What's the fastest way underground from here?
There's a sewer portal on the other side of the park.
Then let's go. Run for it!
Is it a green warp pipe? Are we gonna go to the Mushroom Kingdom? It can't be worse than this. Which reminds me, I realized the Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out not long ago. I looked for it the other day, couldn't find it. I might go out and see if I can find it again tomorrow. That's something I'm probably going to stream at some point. Oh cool, more hallucinations!
Lydia? My sweet Lydia?
That's not my beautiful daughter! There it is, wrapped in blood-stained paper. The half-heart pendant of my daughter Lydia. The paper has a message in childish handwriting. Follow the path that you showed me. How very strange that that's here, huh? The last page of my diary. May 29th. Okay, I'm not quite there, but I won't read that one yet until I get pretty close to where... Let's go through a few more pages of his weird-ass diary. Alright, this is the last one I left off with. March 16th. Nobody walks the streets alone. Everyone goes with somebody else. We can chew the fear like wasted chewing gum that lasts forever. That's... A writer Randall's not? That's an interesting simile. They broadcasted some images on TV. The man entered a bank and without saying anything attacked the workers and customers. He didn't take a single cent. When he went out, the police shot him, but he kept walking towards them without fear. Too much blood on TV these days. March 23rd. Shannon, my wife, is very nervous, but she doesn't want Lydia to know. Know it. We keep her out of it. March 25th. We lost communication with the outside world. Yesterday I switched on the TV and they were broadcasting an emergency signal together with an irritating buzz. Also, those cowards in Ottawa are hiding. The radio isn't working either. We can't hear anything. Well, I lied. The local station is working, but they keep putting music on all day long. Nobody speaks, nobody tells us anything. There is a heavy silence. How far away am I from the, I'm pretty far away from the new one. Okay, yeah, this is one I actually got, that I read. It's like a dance of helicopters in the morning, shit there. This is, basically him saying that it just, you know, whatever the infection is, hit his hometown. I haven't written anything in quite some time. Our town was overrun. I fought with Ben and the other men, but our barricades were useless, and there was no stopping them. When I got back to the house, Shannon and Lydia had gone, just like everyone else. There had been a mass exodus from the town of Hope. Parker and I followed, and since then we haven't separated even to answer the call of nature. We walked through the forest, fleeing the catastrophe, channeling our remorse, until we reached Vancouver. We thought that in a big city things would be better. That's where we'd find our people. How naive we were. Vancouver is unrecognizable. There is no food, no fuel, no hope. We ran away, taking shelter like animals, barely sleeping. There are hundreds of these things everywhere. Shadows. That's what they've called them since it started. Shadows that live in the darkness, that once had human form, that once belonged to men. Shadows of a life that has ended. Their sinister wails torment us night after night. I think of Shannon and Lydia every second. They're out there somewhere, frightened and on the run. Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack. I need to look some geography up now, because I'm assuming Hope is an actual place. Yep, Hope is indeed a town in British Columbia. I just need to see where it is. Because Vancouver is on an island. I know that. Vancouver, the capital of British Columbia. Oh wait, no, Vancouver isn't on an island. Oh, I thought it was. There is a Vancouver Island, but... Just goes to show how much I know about the geography of my own country. It's like, wait, you would think that Vancouver is on Vancouver Island. No, it is not. It's directly across from it. Nanaimo's on Vancouver Island. Of course, then again, Canada is so big of a country, and I'm on the other extreme end of Canada that is almost literally a world away from me. So it's in the same country, but it's very, very far away. It'd be a lot faster for me to get to Europe than it would to get there. Geography question rescinded.
Where have you been? Help me!
Shit.
What the hell's the matter with you? Why didn't you shoot? They almost killed me, dude.
My daughter. I'm sorry, I saw her.
There was no one there. Only the shadows behind you.
Let's go. Through here.
He was asking me why I didn't shoot. It's because your father stole my gun.
Boy, I'll punish you. You'll learn to behave yourself. I discovered where your friends are. They were taking them to the stadium just a while ago.
To the stadium?
In the beginning, it was the safest place in all of Seattle. Even more so than the Space Needle. A fortress of high cement walls protected by the military. But today, they've made it into one more horrific ring of hell.
And what about my wife and daughter? What about them?
I looked and listened hard. I couldn't find any trace of them. If they have been captured by these men also, your friends may know.
I need to go now. I've lost too much time already.
Be careful, Mr. Wade. Those men are dangerous.
Hey, if you want to give me my gun back, that'd be cool. What's that? You hate to say it, but if you're given a geography quiz on Canada, you definitely fail.
If I cross the parking lot, I'll come to the stadium that was used as a safe place for survivors.
I'll be honest, after you get past a certain point, like around the midpoint, the central part of Canada, my recollection of everything gets a bit hazy too. Like, I know Alberta's right next to British Columbia, but I keep mixing up, like, the order of Saskatchewan and Manitoba. I think Saskatchewan is next to Alberta, and then Manitoba is next to that, but... It's a sad thing to say, but, you know, that's it. Ah, shit. Oh, why are there so many of them? Jesus Christ! I should have run. I should have run right from the start. You know, Toronto is directly north of New York, but that's about it. Only reason you know is because when you visited Niagara Falls a few years back. Yeah, see, because that's the other... What? What? Yeah, this game is really delving pretty heavy in psychological horror, isn't it? No. See, I didn't realize that when I respawned, it would plop me directly into Randall's psyche. Reload last checkpoint. Please? I'm guessing what happened is, like, the environment didn't load in, and then Randall still dropped from that hole. So maybe he just kept falling forever. Sounds like the crying you do when GTA 5 sends you back to the beginning of a mission after dying. No! Ah! That sounds about right. Anyway, back to what I was going to say before the game decided to throw me into an existential crisis. Yeah, see, that's the thing, because it's like... I very frequently forget that Toronto is actually so close to the US. Like, I completely... Now, I've never actually been to Toronto before. I've been to Ottawa, I've been to Kingston, but I have never been to Toronto. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of really big cities, so I don't know that I ever really want to, so... Hello, Zach. Welcome back to the stream.
According to what the rat told me, if I cross
Okay, open door, run.
I'll come to the stadium that was used as a safe place for soldiers.
Jesus Christ! Run! Oh wait, no, don't check that. Oh good. Okay, I need to check that, but there's a goddamn... I could have barricaded that door. Oh, thanks for the sub, Zach. I greatly appreciate that. And to answer your question, Rolls, un petit un peu. Just a little bit. Est-ce que je peux aller à la toilette, s'il vous plaît? I don't actually need to go pee, though. That was just me asking. That was one thing that was drilled into my head when I did French in school. Is like, that's what you need to ask if you need to go to the bathroom. Like, I know enough French that at a cursory glance, I can usually pick it out in written form. If a native French speaker is talking to me, they need to speak pretty slowly for me to get the gist of what they're saying. And I can't really, I can't speak it as well as I used to. I used to be pretty well bilingual, but it's been so long since I've needed to use French. Because I did, let's see. I did French in school from grade 4 straight on up to the end of high school. I even did history and geography in French. It was basically, just generalized history and geography classes, except you did them in French. And for a couple of school trips, I went to Montreal for one, I went to Paris for another. So, you know, and I managed to get by relatively well. But in both Montreal and Paris, of course, most people there, especially if they're working in the service industry, understand English anyway. Parlez-vous français? You're butchering the spelling only a little bit. Not too badly, but a little bit. So the funny thing about that, though, and I can't remember specifically what type of French we learned in school, I think it was just straight up French. But the French in Quebec is different than the French in France. Like, there's a lot of slang and, like, mangled pronunciations and stuff, apparently, that sprouted up over generations of French settlers living in Canada, that the dialect is very different between Quebec and France now. Hell, the funny thing about that is, too, is there's... Oh yeah, you know, yeah, it's like that. It's like how the Spanish in Mexico is completely different than the Spanish in Spain. Like, both languages have the exact same root, and they're still technically the same, you know, language. But the dialect has diverged so much that there's a lot of stark differences. Anyway, like I said, the funny thing is there's actually a piece of France very close to Newfoundland. There's a small pair of islands just south of the island called, they're called Saint-Pierre et Miquelon. And they're closer to us than they are to France, but they're technically a completely separate country because France owns them. Like, French classes used to go there for school trips all the time. I didn't get to go there. Apparently, it's a very tiny place, but apparently it's really interesting because there's parts of it that are very much like like Outport, Newfoundland, but there's also parts of it that just look like old world France. Like apparently there's a graveyard down there that's really freaky to look at, because it's done up exactly the same way as old graveyards you'd see in France. So, do I understand Creole personally? Not at all. Like, I'd say there's probably a few shared words and pronunciations and stuff in Creole that, because I know Creole is partially like French too. But I've never been anywhere where Creole is used, so I don't really understand it. Like, I'd probably be able to pick it up here and there, but not... Like, I even did a bit of French in university, in my botched year in university, but at this point, it's been so long since I've needed to use French, I don't know that I'd be able to speak it correctly enough to get somebody to understand me. I mean, I'd probably be able to get enough out to survive. Using charades, I'd probably be able to get somebody to understand me with a word here and there, but beyond that, not so much. Oh wait, no, I don't want to exit game. Okay.
According to what the rat told me, if I cross the parking lot, I'll come to the stadium that was used as a safe place for survivors.
Oh, thank God. Do you have bullets? Please say you have bullets. Yeah, you're fluent in Creole. Give me that there gumbo and jambalaya. I mean, kind of. Yes, people that speak Creole can speak French, but people that speak French can't understand Creole. Same with Portuguese and Spanish. And see, that's the thing. It's like there's so many different languages and dialects that are such drastic offshoots from a root that it's basically its own different language. That's all. Language is something that's always fascinated me to that degree, because it's like, you know, just how things diverged and how languages have mixed with other languages. It's I would love to like either brush up on my French again or just learn an entirely new language, but as I get older I realize that my brain capacity is diminishing quite a bit. I've got a pretty damn good memory, but my memorization skills for new information they're going down pretty drastically. This place looks safe. Hey, can I knock that car over with a slingshot? No? Okay. I was kind of hoping I would have been able to crush them with that. Italian, that would be a fun one to learn. I mean, hell, if you want to talk about dialect, Newfoundland, like where I'm from, where I live, that's a damn good one to use for that. Because Newfoundland is primarily English-speaking. Like, there's a lot of people on the islands who are bilingual, like they, you know, speak French, and of course we're after getting people settled here from all kinds of different places now. But if you get down to, like, people whose family may have been in the smaller communities for generations, is like, the spot I'm from, there's a little town like 5 minutes away from it, but if you got someone who was born and raised there, they sound completely different than, like, the people where I'm from, right? Because there were so many different people who came from a lot of the countries around, like, the UK, and they settled in all these tiny little coves and stuff, and up until a certain point, it's like families would just live and die in this small section of land without ever really mingling with anybody else. The funny thing is, I honestly don't know how much of an accent I actually have, because I've had people tell me that I have a really thick accent, and I've had other people tell me that I have hardly an accent at all. When I get drunk, however, oh, the Newfoundland accent comes out when I get drunk. Oh shit. It's like the other fun thing is, like, you know, especially in American media. Oh shit. It's really hard to carry on a conversation when I'm running from zombies. Am I at a save point yet? Okay, I think I might be good here. Yeah, the other funny thing about that is, especially in, like, American media, like, especially in American media, like, whenever they portray a Canadian, they usually show them with an accent that I suppose I would more consider is quote-unquote normal in more centralized Canada, or, like, maybe in Ontario or something like that. Like, it's a very slow and measured accent that has, like, elongated O sounds and stuff in it. But Newfoundlanders, however, usually speak very fast. Like, if you've got someone, yeah, like, kind of like a boot, like that. And a friend of mine has been living up on the mainland for quite some time, and he's got a much thicker accent than I do that never really left him. So he speaks much, much faster than a lot of the people that he works with. So yeah, the stereotypical Canadian accent you see in American media, that's not how Newfoundlanders typically sound. Our politics is bad as the US because you hate it there. Well, they're still pretty tangly. They're not as tangly as that, but I mean, everywhere's got their problems.
Those men from the new law use the message to draw in the innocent survivors.
Oh, thank you for automatically blocking that, Randall. I would not have thought to have done that. But yeah, no, every time I think about the Canadian accent as portrayed in media, I always think about that one Simpsons episode where Bert is put in the special class and there's a Canadian kid there and he's like, "People think I'm slow 'cause I'm from Canada, eh?" Wait, what's the point of that? Was there any sort of purpose to me being able to jump in through that window? Anyway.
There must be another way.
Oh no, I do need to go. Alright. God damn it. I see what I need to do, I just need to be, slightly more... careful about it. Can I grab this thing? No? Okay. Okay, can I do it like this? No, I do need to run and jump, I think. I just need to be very specific about when I... Or I can just do that. That works too. Oh, the other thing about that is I don't know that I've ever seriously called anybody a hooser. That's an insult I've never used. The only time I've ever used it is when I joke about the stereotypical Canadian accent.
There are shadows everywhere. Thousands of them. Taking refuge in the stadium, we would never have stayed safe for long.
This is going to be a situation where I'm going to need to run and jump, yeah? Thank God for decapitations! Jesus, I lucked out so much just then.
Was the Emerald City once. Not anymore.
There's just a handful of them. I should be able to handle this, right? I'm beginning to think I'm not going to be able to handle this. I know I've got a gun now, but I really don't think I should be using it. Hey, you go down there. You go down there and you enjoy. Hey, can I? Hey, I can. Good, good. Sorry, you go sailing over that barricade. The Colosseum.
Come on, leave him alone. We'll take care of him soon enough. He's just a poor old man.
That jackass says the real military will save him. Who does he think we are? Well, that poor old man hit me. This isn't the end of this. You hear me?
Speaking of accents, that was a very interesting one that man just had. Ben, the new law has abducted him, left him for tortured and dead. Left him for tortured and dead! What? The poor old man saved my life, and this is the thanks he gets? I've got to save him. But first I'm going to read more pages of my diary, because I'm just taking bits of this story piecemeal. Although I think I'm nearly finished what pages I do already have of it. Where did I leave off? Ah yes, I missed them so much. Yeah. April 30th. Today Parker and I discovered a group of survivors. They've been hiding since the city collapsed more than a month ago, like in hope. They no longer have water and food. They're scared. They drift around the city suburbs, and for a moment, they were about to kill Ben and me. The group is composed of 2 adult males and 2 women. They are armed. One of them men is a cop, i.e. the guy who died recently, but he is very old. The other seems like he's never shot a gun in his life. He looks like a university professor. Redhead. Skinny cannon fodder. The women are twins, young. They are a reflection of each other. It seems that they're not related to the men, but I don't know why the men have been protecting them for such a long time. The old man says that he heard a message on the radio from a crashed police car. The message is about a city on the other side of the border. He wants us to go south. He already talks about us as if we were a group. We, he says. We must help each other, he says. Ben thinks that it's the best. To all go together. A group, a herd. Tomorrow we'll head to Seattle. There's talk of a safe point. A migration. Shannon, Lydia, they're somewhere on that road. Oh, so you've been playing more Breath of the Wild? You tried Master Mode and gave up? Yeah. I tried Master Mode very briefly, and I got wrecked by a Lionel that was on the plateau where you start. You know, the plateau, which is typically supposed to be a cakewalk, except for that one stone talus that can pop up and catch you unawares if you're not ready for it. Now, Master Mode's not for me. I want a hardcore challenge like that, I'll play one of the Souls games. A lot of missing pages. Which reminds me.
Friend. He's alive.
What the hell? There's no time to lose. They've already loaded the supplies onto the helicopter. We still need to make a stop at the save point before returning to base. Let's go. I will see you as the last lap, old man.
Well, that's pretty fucking cruel.
Gotta get to Ben. Those new law bastards are torturing Ben and feeding him to those damn shadows. I have to hurry.
Of course, I also have to figure out how to get to him. This way, I guess. Hello, what's this?
Like today, even a guy like me could believe in God.
I call a shotgun. I found the shotgun. The Lionel's the reason why you quit? Yeah, I get that. Oh, you challenged me to play Shadows of the Empire in Jedi mode, or whatever the hell the Master mode was called to play through. Rolls? Fuck no. That's not happening. You saw me struggle through the latter half of that game. Like, Shadows of the Empire, the first half of it isn't too bad, except for how repeatedly I fucked up the Battle of Hoth. But trying to fight IG-88 on the hardest difficulty? Or the fucking gladiator droid? No way, man. No way. I should have reloaded this when I had the chance. Oh shit, I didn't even pick up any bullets for it. Did that guy have any bullets? Yeah, because I got nothing. Be with you in a minute, Ben. Gotta take out some trash first. See how obliging that guy was. Oh man, the locker room of a major sporting venue. It smells like shit half the time anyway. Imagine how badly it smells now, full of zombies and such. Sweaty, infected jockstrap. Fuck. Damn it!
It looks like the building was a refuge when the disease first spread.
Fuck! I like how Randall was still continuing his monologue even though he was getting clawed to death. Interesting place they stopped me at.
The building was a refuge when the disease first spread. And now those crazies use it to store the supplies they steal.
Oh wait, no. Yes, I can climb the thing. It's not just a barricade. Good stuff. Come on, bunch up in front of the thing so I can just run by it. Oh, shit. Nope. About the protocol for military action, yada yada yada. I was too busy trying not to get eaten to read that, so, you know, that's fine. That's cool. I'm a-coming, Ben, buddy. Well, first I'm gonna rummage through these crates, but I'll be with you.
They're the food supplies that I was keeping in the shelter, and that the soldiers of the city defended with their lives. Now these rebels have them at will.
Cool.
An old friend, I found you.
And I'm going to die because I expended myself running.
Ben, you old fox, wake up.
What happened?
They knocked you out cold.
I think I gave as good as I got.
I told you I'd meet back up with you, didn't I?
They took Stella, Randy. They're crazy. They're rebuilding by force. They're killing anybody that doesn't fall in line.
What about my family? Have you seen them?
I haven't seen anybody. They strung me up when I wouldn't go along. They took Stella somewhere else. Some kind of home base. If they've got your family, that's where they'll be.
What about the safe point?
It's all a lie, Randy. There ain't no safe point. They're just using it to round people up and take them somewhere else.
Then we have to get out of here. We have to find them. Let's go, buddy.
I don't have the strength.
You have a pretty deep cut, and you've lost a lot of blood.
Look, Randy, a Christmas present.
You won't be able to fly in this condition. We need to stop the bleeding. You'll have to wait for me here. I need to look for something to fix up those wounds.
Today is my lucky day.
What are you talking about?
Even someone like me would believe in God on a day like today. Look behind you.
How fortuitous.
Sit tight, Ben. I'm gonna get you some help. I'll be back as quick as I can.
Also, wait, is this a Canadian helicopter? I mean, I know Seattle's not too far from the border, but, like... Did somebody swipe this thing and fly it down here, or... What? I don't know, whatever. I'm presuming Ben knows how to fly a goddamn helicopter, because I can't imagine Randall does.
Damn it. There's gotta be a first aid kit and some meds around here somewhere.
Well, there's some liquor, we could use that to disinfect the wound.
Or he'll bleed out.
Or have ourselves a going to be eaten alive by shadows party. Now you see by rights, right? Rather than just go into the hospital, he probably should rummage around in these ambulances first, but you know, that's just me.
If this isn't hell, I don't know what is.
Last page of my diary. Well, let's read a couple more pages. Oh, and this is right after the last one I read, so okay. May 3rd. Ben and I made a strange discovery. Tonight we hid in the basement of a clinic. We will be safe there, said Ben. We entered before the rest of the group. It smelled bad. There were insects all over the floor, shreds of skin and hair. There were hair and skin everywhere. You just said that. You said there was... okay. And in the center of the room, I could see 2 dogs dead. 2 dogs that were also looking for a safe place, I thought. They fought to the death for a piece of rotten meat. And I wondered if we would suffer the same fate. But they didn't fight for the meat. No, I was wrong. In this place, there was nothing that could be put into the mouth. There was nothing there except some medicine, serum, pills. I suppose pills could be put in the mouth, but okay. They fought to the death, but died of a drug overdose. They died to become the first dog left with a useless ampoule of morphine stuck between its fangs. Is he talking about actual dogs, or is he talking about people? It's hard to tell with Randall. The other thing I'm beginning to find suspect, because the twist in this game, I can almost guarantee, is that his wife and daughter are long dead. But I'm finding it very strange that I'm finding pieces of his journal in places I've yet to visit. So I don't know if this is just him having a psychotic break and just reliving the events up to his own death, perhaps? I don't know. Or maybe it's just one of those stupid video game conventions where it's like, I mean, this is something you certainly shouldn't be able to find here, but, well, it's here anyway. Because, I mean, we found that notebook page talking about how they stopped in a clinic, so... Damn it! Suppose I could have gotten out there without having to fight anybody, but here we are.
It seems that someone left a message on the recording machine.
Spread throughout it like a virus in a daycare center. I continue to study the mechanism of the disease.
Apparently that's enough of that. Okay. Can I turn it back on again? Whatever. Hope is a waking dream. Ow! I stubbed my little toesies.
The pharmacy is on the other side of the...
Shit! How did that not kill me? That's what happens when you panic, you see.
Get out of my head.
Do you want to play with me?
Not now, Ghost Child. Running for life.
These memories. These thoughts. It hurts so much to think about my Lydia.
Yeah, see, that's not a good sign. There's a lot of maximum health increased. Handy. There's a whole lot of nope about these weird hallucinations he's having. I'm beginning to think not only are his wife and daughter dead, he might have killed them himself. If you want to get real dark, maybe he killed them before all this shit even happened. An absurd letter of the doctor who was investigating the illness at the hospital. According to his words, the new illness makes us immortal. I mean, in a way, he's not entirely wrong, I guess. Now, what the hell was that? I mean, I could keep doing that, but it doesn't seem like it's going to take them out. I need to get them on the ground and give them a good whack. Problem is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all on the ground at the same time. Yeah, fuck it. Although I did kill one, so... okay. Now I smush their corpses.
Another recorded message of this doctor.
Disease. Suspense time. It makes us permanent. That's the word.
It looks like that doctor found what he was looking for.
Eternity. Isn't that what we searched for? We found it. Time to become one of them. I want to be one of them. Life belongs to the past. In 24, the defeat suspense time. It makes us permanent. That's the word.
So he found his immortality serum, he just has to turn into a rotting ghoul. Then Randall ran. Oh, this looks like a room full of crazy. I do like how this game is presented graphically, though, because it's like, you know, everything is on a 2D plane, yes, but you can very clearly see stuff happening in the back. Like, you can see zombies, like, coming out from the... oh, no, excuse me, shadows. We're not using the Z word. Like, in the scene where I was running from the helicopter and I was going through, like, apartment buildings, you could see them come to the windows in the apartment buildings. And there was one roving around on the roof in the background just then. This is ironic, a hospital full of shadows. Here, a place meant to heal and preserve life, and it's now a cemetery where the dead refuse to sleep. There's so much beauty in how our world is ending, no one ever could have predicted. This it's a side of life only a few of us get to see. It's beautiful, and yet the most horrible thing I ever could have imagined. It's an interesting reaction to the apocalypse. It's beautiful. From magazine Science and Medicine talks about the cloning of human beings. One of the ethical fears of the article that contemplates is that impoverishment of our genetic heritage, even more than it already has. Come on, would you? Health increase is great, but I'd really love to increase Randall's stamina if I can.
More shadows block the way.
Break down door, get mauled to death. Fuck it, I've got that shotgun, let's use it. Not against these, but... okay, good. Alright. Come on, you hosers! Here I was saying that I never really use that word. Though Randall is himself a Canadian, so you know. Is there something down here, maybe?
I need antibiotics and something to close up Ben's wounds.
I wonder if there's anything up here, though. Let's try it. Leap! Oh wait, no, there's a cable.
Come on!
Yeah.
can't leave without the medical supplies.
Okay, yeah.
I need to go back.
It's just the way out. But silly zombies. No one can defeat gravity. Do I need to get Dutch Vanderlyn to explain it to you? You can't fight gravity, Shadows.
That's everything. Let's get out of here.
Nothing else? Okay. Hello, corpse. Who are you? Immortality-seeking doctor? You have a stranger. Her name is Carla L. Homolka. Why are all the random IDs you can find serial killers? Like, why was that a decision that they made? Seems very strange. What a fun little Easter egg. Good thing Randall's pretty good at parkour. You know, before parkour was even really a thing. The watch of the doctor who embraced immortality. It stopped just after midnight at 12:02 a.m. Okay, so this is not where I... Then Randall ran. Damn it. Off. Jesus Christ. So clumsy.
Shit. I better get out of here quick.
All this should make you feel better.
I think so, Randy. I think I'm feeling better. Although I would have liked to see one of those nurses show up from back in the old days. Oh, those uniforms.
You remember how to do it?
If there's gas in it, I promise you I can fly this thing. Bingo! What did I tell you, buddy? If they've taken her to the safe point, from the air we'll be able to find her.
Ben, are you okay?
I'm a little dizzy, and I'm sad, Randy. I miss my wife. I want to be with her again, buddy. I'm tired of this job. Think at least she didn't have to go through all of this. We're like old men, aren't we? All our talk is filled with the dead. All the people we loved, not around anymore. We're alone. Look, Randy, the safe point. You should be able to find them from there. At least I brought you this far.
Ben, are you okay? Ben! Ben! Wake up!
I presume he was bitten. That would make sense. The whole trip in the hospital was mostly pointless then. Oh, why are they so big? Why must you be large?
Wait, this is my neighborhood. This is my street. I don't like this.
Those are my giant neighbors.
This was the day. The day the shadows destroyed our town.
Hello, Prawn. Welcome to the stream.
This is my home. I don't want to go inside.
This is not my beautiful house.
Shannon. Lydia. No. This isn't how it happened. You weren't here.
Military Cemetery, Fort Lawton.
More and more to think about them.
Ben is dead. He died because of his wounds and found peace in the helicopter crash. How often do you hear that somebody found peace in a helicopter crash? I don't know how I survived, but I'm glad I did. The safe point is just ahead, and I'm desperate to find Shannon and Lydia. Stella is in danger. I have to save her. I have to save them all. Yeah, let's read a couple more pages. Where did I leave off? Pretty close to the end of it now, barring the pages that are missing. Yes. Surviving is not child's play, particularly when darkness falls. Nights repeat themselves and our travels never begin. We travel slowly, stealing fuel from abandoned cars. Sometimes we come across the shadows, other times we must confront them. We must shoot them in the head, that's all. This is the only advice that God gives us to survive his apocalypse of the dead that wake up and walk. You really need to workshop that name, Randall. That is a bit of a mouthful. But if it's true that they are not alive, why do they need to feed on us? Now the nightmare doesn't end at sunrise. We woke up at dawn in an abandoned barn next to the survivor group from Seattle, together with Ben. The twins were not sleeping this time. No, instead they were screaming. They were screaming outside. The university professor was outside for his watch. The university professor had been attacked while he was watching over us. Bite on his arm. He was bleeding. We had to clean up the area. Later, the redhead guy, damn university professor, bled to death in front of us and he stopped breathing. We all knew what was going to happen next. Every single one of us. I had to sacrifice him.
Ben died in the accident.
Can I go loot something from him? Of course I can. Green Berets, USASF. Military patch off Ben's windbreaker. It's a good way to never forget my only friend and hope.
Brave Ben has died in the accident. His body is stuck in a mess of iron. Brave Ben has died in the accident. His body is stuck in a mess of iron.
So I guess
fragments from the safe point. The new laws lie. It looks overrun. Shadows can't be stopped.
So I guess Ben must have been an American dude who, after he served in the military, moved to BC, I guess? Oh look, it's my old friends. The helicopter assholes. I suppose I should have expected that. Wait, is there anything left, or did I... Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going to regret that. But I got no other choice to go forward, I guess. Why must there be so many of you? Why did the blood explode over there when I did that? Lousy dead bastards. Come on now. Why you not grab, Randall?
The safe point is no more than a trap used to hunt the survivors.
Oh no, water. One of my many weaknesses. Randall being an even worse swimmer than I am. Wait, what's happening? Okay, I can fire my slingshot through there, but I can't go through it myself. Something I'm not seeing here. Something I'm missing. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Maybe I just need to run fast enough to get through. Maybe that's all it is.
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
Now, you should have grabbed that ledge, Randall. There's no reason why you couldn't have grabbed that ledge.
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
That's exactly what it was. If I didn't run fast enough, I would have been trapped. Same thing, apparently.
The safe point is no
Good old trial and error gameplay. Run, Randall, run! What hit? What? No! I was quick! I was swift!
The safe point is no more than a trap.
The safe point is no more than a trap! Is it just falling debris? Is that what's...
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
But I made it the first time. I know I did.
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
And now I drown again. This is turning out to be more frustrating than I was expecting.
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
Is it that fucking thing? Is that what's hitting me?
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
And then I didn't jump far enough again. Oh my god! See, I don't even know what I did right the first time now then. Well, not the first time. The first time I was too slow and I got stuck.
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
Am I just not fast enough? Should I not jump at the end of them?
The safe point is no more than a trap used to keep the survivors.
Is the safe point no more than a trap? I'm going to try one more time to get past it, and if I don't, then I'm probably just going to stop there for the night anyway, because I've pretty much hit my time. I was expecting only to stream this for an hour and a half, and I'm nearly at 2, so I just need to try one more time.
No more than
trap used to hunt the survivors.
I'm just going to run like a son of a bitch, and if it kills me, well, that'll be it for this for tonight. Yeah, what is that? Like, if I don't run fast enough, that's going to kill me. But... well, if I don't run fast enough, it's going to close off, but apparently if I run too fast, I'm going to die. I don't know, whatever. It's a hell of a spot to end it, but I'm pretty much at my limit with this game for the night. So let me just, exit this. I'll switch over to yonder webcam for my closing thingamabob. Okay. And I want to check another thing here for a moment. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I see somebody I might be able to send you over to for a raid. So, yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I'll be back again hopefully tomorrow. And if I am, then if I can get it to work, I might, like I said at the beginning of the stream, start playing some 7 Days to Die instead. I'll see what that game is like, how it's changed after the several years since I've last played it. And if I can get it to work, yeah, we'll just have some fun zombie crafting survival goodness wherein I'm probably going to get mauled to death as many times as I was just killed by masonry. Yes. Yes. Anyway, I think I might send you on over to Indie Insomniac. He is currently playing Dead by Daylight, so let's set up a raid. Yeah. So if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so. And hopefully you fine folks will join me next time, which will hopefully, knock on wood, be tomorrow, and maybe I'll do some 7 Days to Die. Until then, however, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great day. So long for now.